Next Tuesday here in Florida, let's show the world that democracy is alive and well with a huge voter turnout. Our democratic form of government is under severe attack. What we are seeing is billionaires buying elections, and their goal is to elect candidates who will represent the rich and the powerful. When we don't allow the Trumps of the world to divide us up, when we stand together, black and white and Latino, gay and straight, they may have all of the money and all of the power, but you know what we got? You're seeing it here tonight. We have the people. I had to make a decision. Should I do what almost all candidates do and establish? This is a very smart audience. You answered my question before I even asked it. What Hillary Clinton has done is, in fact, establish several super PACs. She has raised $15 million from Wall Street. She has given speeches behind closed doors to Wall Street financial institutions. She gets paid $225,000 for a speech. If it is such a brilliant speech, you want to share it with the American people. We have received more individual contributions than any candidate in the history of our country. Does anybody here know what the average contribution is? I love that. This is a campaign of the people, by the people, and for the people. I voted against the war. Secretary Clinton, who was then in the Senate, heard the same arguments. She voted for the war. Climate change is real. We have got to move aggressively, transforming our energy system away from fossil fuel to those Republicans who are too cowardly to do the right thing. Worry about your kids and your grandchildren and the future of this planet rather than your campaign contribution. The $7.25 minimum wage in this country is a starvation wage. We're going to raise that minimum wage to a living wage, $15 an hour. Nations are judged not by how many millionaires and billionaires we have, but how we treat the weakest and most vulnerable amongst us. Just out of curiosity, how many people here are dealing with student debt? I rest my case. Don't tell me that we cannot make public colleges and universities tuition free. Tell that to the people in Germany and in Scandinavia already do it. Free tuition in public colleges, universities. You want to significantly lower student debt. How are you going to pay for that stuff? If this country could bail out crooks on Wall Street, why can't Wall Street help the working families of this country? China is 4 times our size. China is a communist, authoritarian country that does not tolerate dissent very well. We've got more people in jail than China. We are going to invest for our young people in jobs and education, not jails and incarceration. When a police officer breaks the law like any other public official, he must be held accountable. We have got to make police departments look like the diversity of the communities they are serving. The so-called war on drugs has been a failure. It is beyond comprehension that people like Donald Trump and others are talking about sweeping up millions of people and deporting them. Not going to happen, never will happen, never should happen. And if Congress does not do its job and pass comprehensive immigration reform, I will use all the powers of the presidency to protect those people. What Republicans are saying is that our gay brothers and sisters should not have the right to get married. I disagree. They want to defund Planned Parenthood. I want to expand Planned Parenthood. We are being ripped off big time by the drug companies, some of the worst vultures in America. Today, 1 out of 5 Americans cannot afford to fill the prescriptions their doctors are writing. Meanwhile, the top 3 drug companies made $45 billion in profits last year. I believe that health care is a right of all people. Bernie's a nice guy. He combs his hair ever so beautifully. He just cannot defeat a Republican in a general election. In almost all of the national polls, we beat Donald Trump, and we beat him and almost always do better than Secretary Clinton. Let us be prepared to tell the billionaire class they cannot have it all. Come out and vote next Tuesday. Thank you.